Yeah, I was there on top of this mountain alone with all my gear. Then suddenly this guy came and, hey, where are you from? And I do norsk.
And yeah, I ended up at Views.
Luckily, the move-in party in the last episode was a success, and 3 people wanted to join the office. This made it possible for us to keep renting the office, which we realized was very important for our company.
But unfortunately, we have other expenses as well.
It was cold, there were bugs, and the table was shaking.
It's really important that we get other jobs to be able to pay for all this, or else the company won't work.
New day, new possibilities.
Yes, first meal I'm cooking ever at the Views office. It will be very delicious plate of scrambled eggs.
You going to eat all of that?
I'm going to share because sharing is caring. Grown-up decision this year is to have rented this office space so I can actually plan my 2019 adventures.
Yes. A lot of the people here at the office travel a lot. Morten is here now, Algeria, and Thomas now went to Morocco. That's where Nikolai is going. That's Jörn's place. But he's never here. You know, my dream for this office was that we are like a crowded space with creative people running around, having a lot of ideas. When I'm sitting here alone.
When you're starting a company, it doesn't matter if it's film or something totally else, you may need to hop on everything you get. Everything you can earn money on. That's legal, of course. Just like the weather in Norway, life as a filmmaker is quite unpredictable. You might need to do really boring stuff, small jobs, sad jobs, funny jobs, Steve jobs. No, wait. So all the guys at the office had their own stuff to do as well, besides Views. But that's the very life of a filmmaker. And Morten, where is Morten? He's never here.
January is usually a really quiet month, so there's not a lot of projects yet. And while I'm waiting, you know, I want to do stuff, so I thought, let's make a YouTube video. And when you make a YouTube video, I often need some help. Daniel? Hello?
Hello? Hey, we need an actor. Daniel can be an actor.
Just need a little bit of smoke, not too much.
I thought, okay, I'm just going to do what I'm told now and see what the result is. Like, all of a sudden I felt like I was part of the Andy X YouTube channel. Yes, this is definitely where I belong, yeah? I remember Anders sitting next to me. He said, "Can you edit this? Just edit this." I don't have a contract or anything like that, so but I did it.
Okay, well, do you have subtitles?
Not yet.
And I'm Daniel Brin. I added my touch to the Andy X YouTube channel, which was I'm quite proud of that. Anders was like,
Sometimes it's really healthy to just let go, just force you to open up more and get more new, fresh ideas. Someone is coming. Woohoo! Hey, Morten is back.
Go to work.
Yeah. Hey, welcome home.
Algeria didn't work out too well because we couldn't get the choppers, the helicopters into Algeria, so we had to fly to Morocco. It's crazy. It's
Crazy?
the craziest place. But yeah, I don't know if I can tell too much.
No, okay. Hey!
Hello.
What's going on?
These days I'm working hard to earn the monthly pay.
Yeah.
And I'm working on a secret project.
The murder house.
So Morten is going again.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Is it because I am here?
Yeah, there was too much people here.
Too much. Weren't you just in Algeria?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, so everyone at the office had their own stuff. Like Marius had way too much to do with his sound things. And Nico, where the hell is he? Besides the last episode, I haven't seen him for ages.
Both me and Sol, we are working with other things during daytime and we sit here in the evenings. So finally I was able to not sit here alone.
Sorry.
It was really fun getting Sol here into the office because she's really weird, like super weird. And so am I.
Can you shoot?
I can finally be weird with someone else. And that feels really good.
Hvorfor har du det her på kontoret?
Finally, we got some more jobs, 3 actually. And the first one was for a previous client where they wanted a drone video of what is the world's highest timber skyscraper. So this was a perfect job for Dimitri and Anders.
We are on our way to Mjøstårnet. We have Dimitri in the back here. This is Kent. We have done a lot of projects for him before.
Med sånn dashcam.
Det ser ut som det ligger It's interesting to get a film where it's only going to be drone shots. Finally a project where Dimitri could be the main guy for the project.
It was cold conditions and fog. Under such conditions the blades get covered with the ice and the drone just falls down like a stone. That's when Anders cast a secret Viking spell and the fog suddenly disappeared. For this project I used the DJI Mavic 2 Pro together with Crystal Sky monitor because it's brightness.
We are also taking stills of the building. Dimitri is using a tilt shift lens to get the building in the right perspective.
When you shoot tall buildings with regular wide angle lens, you get pyramid effect. This lens allows me to keep the vertical lines straight and hold them in parallels. I use this lens for all our architectural photo shoots and the clients are so happy.
And the second one was for a food recycling refrigerator. Is that right?
Oh yeah, the refrigerator film. It's let's say if you're going on a vacation and you have some food in your refrigerator that you won't be able to eat before the end date expires. You can then bring the food to this refrigerator and anyone can go and get that food. I just hope people will use it in the years to come. And that's what's our mission, to make people use that refrigerator. Looks a bit more heavy than I thought.
It's a bit too much.
Yeah, I can see that now. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Trying to be environment friendly and save some money.
It's a good thing. When I work for Views, I don't just do sound. Everybody knows their own job, but they also know what it takes to make a film. When everyone uses their extra time to help each other out instead of just waiting, and there's a lot of waiting when you're on set, the set just runs smoother, everyone feels more efficient, and it's more fun, you know? Like you feel like you're more part of making the film than just doing your specialty, you know?
We have the EVA 1 using a 14mm Samyang to get a wide angle. We place everything quite close to the camera, so when they grab it, you feel the depth in the shot. And you feel that they are like taking something from the point of view. Using the Aperture MRN lamp, the main light from the refrigerator. It's starting to get late now, so what we did was to put the 300D over here, create a fake sun. I often like to think, okay, we have made all the shots we needed. Try now to think a little bit creatively. Can we do something a little bit experimental because we have some time left? And maybe that will give the extra touch to the film. Figure out that we can use the projector as a disco light. Yeah, I just found a disco bulb online and connected it to the projector. In addition to those two film projects, Marius and Morten was hired to shoot and record some sound for another company, and we also got our first studio rental. So yeah, suddenly it was a good week. Daniel, what have you been doing?
Waiting for my Mac. It's in the hospital.
Ah, that's true. He has a new MacBook Pro and it's been broken 6 times.
3 times. They changed everything inside.
3 times they changed everything inside. It's a new 2 years new MacBook Pro.
Yeah.
When you are working freelance, you know, you're dependent on the equipment. If your camera gets broken, you need to fix it, and then you can't film, of course, unless you rent. But your Mac, you know, when your Mac is broken, it's hard to be a freelancer. His camera started malfunctioning, and his sailboat was leaking a lot, and also he was scammed for thousands of dollars.
Daniel's so unlucky, man. I poor guy.
I think he now hoped that moving into the office was going to maybe give him some luck. And today we would get the answer because he ordered a new monitor. Okay, hi.
Hva faen? Dette her er ikke greit. Mine did not do that when I first bought it. It just worked. Hvorfor skal det være sånn? Why?
We are here to help you, man.
Yes.
Var det den HDMI-kabelen som fulgte med?
Oh no, that's...
Ja, for HDMI-kabelen må være riktig. It's probably the adapter, yeah.
Hey!
Yay!
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah.
So hopefully Daniel's unluck was gone. We'll see. But yeah, I think, you know, the office now, it's even though we haven't earned a lot of money yet this year, it's a good place to be. And for me, that's the most important, having a good day at work, you know?
And every time when I come here, it's just so easy to just sit down and talk with anyone about anything, and it's actually things that you care to talk about. It's not many offices like that. And now, since Anders is turning 31 years old, we're going to celebrate in real view style. And you know what that means?
Man, one look at your face makes me want to switch off the video. They are just saying the worst things. Like, even I just make beautiful videos of the nature, and even I get hate comments.
The guy's dead animals on the walls is a huge turn-off and doesn't go with your love of animals and cats.
A huge production. They stole a lot of the clips.
It was just lucky that Dimitri saw the film. If not, we wouldn't have probably seen it. And it didn't stop there.
So South America was stolen by someone, and then they claimed the video.
In his place, I would be just furious.
You know, sometimes you feel that everything is going against you. But when things start to become physical,
What's this?